I'm wearing shorts. It feels good, I've got to admit. Not hating it. I'm outside because I'm an idiot. And it also is nice weather, so hold on, let me see if I can show you. I 3D printed all of these bases for my project that I'm working on. Now, my studio space / garage, whatever you want to call it, is very good now. It's a contained little unit of man caviness where I spend a large portion of my time in a closed, sealed space with toxic particulates. I'm going to have to vent it, aren't I? So yeah, printing out that many bases and then thinking, you know what's a really good idea? I'm going to strain my cleaning station inside. None of these were good ideas. Learn, Wayne, learn. So yeah, I've come outside to get some fresh air because I feel my throat was already not fantastic, and that amount of IPA, the chemical, not the ale, has really done a number on me. And even now, I've stupidly sat literally across from it outside, and the wind is blowing over it. This light breeze that should be caressing my face, just like making me happy in the summer, is instead not making me happy. It's making me worse. So I'm going to move in a minute. Anyway, yeah, so that was a fail. That was an absolute Wayne fail. Normally I only do small quantities of 3D printing. I don't really run entire armies worth of bases off in one go, but I have a reason why I needed that, so that's been happening. Luckily the faster prints, so it's not been going for days and days and days and days. It's just been going while I've been in there, which has made it even worse, ironically. So yeah, that's one thing, and a learning experience. I'm just gonna chat about stuff today. So that's one thing. Need to figure that one out. That's gonna happen. Yesterday, I managed to try a drink I've wanted to try for a while. It's like the Monster stuff. So it was Monster Nitro, which is amazing by itself, and Guinness Stout to make it a drink called the Green-Eyed Monster. And I was, since I first saw this drink, I've wanted to try it. It looked amazing, and I tried 2 of them last night at home in the safety of my own home, and I have to admit it was hugely disappointing. I'm not a massive stout fan anyway, so I don't know what I expected, but I expected more, and it looked great, but realistically it was not tasty, so that was disappointing as well. And yes, I do have my hood up and it's sunny because I have a big shiny bald bonce which sunburns easily, and I can't bother going back in to get sun cream right now, so yeah. The third issue has been around the audio issues when I record videos for here on my upstairs machine with my studio mic into my audio interface, which should mean, from my albeit patchy understanding of audio, which is 100% not my strong point, never has been, never will be, should mean that I don't need a preamp or an inline gain doofer, whatever they're called. I think they're also called preamps. However, people have mentioned that it was obscenely low. Now, like I said, I did reduce the gain while I was recording something for work, and I forgot to up the gain again, but still, some people are complaining about it, and it's not just one person, so perhaps I need to figure that one out. So I'm looking at preamps. I'm using the Dynamite's DM1s or DM2Es at work. Now, I don't spend like that much money. In fact, I don't want to spend any money. I I don't see this as an issue. I think people like, I don't know what it is, right? It's like, now I understand the normalization of audio and how different programs are done at different levels, and this is the way you have a volume control to turn it up and down. I don't see that as an issue. Apparently, people do find it an issue. And so that is a thing that I feel I need to address, because having to turn it up or turn it down a little bit is one thing, but then when people saying they have to turn it up hugely, that is another issue entirely. So hopefully I'll be able to address that with getting one of these audio interfaces, but I don't really know. It may be a complete waste of money, and it's not going to be this month anyway, because I don't have any money left this month already, so that screws. And I've got other things that I wanted to prioritise, like putting actual doors on my hobby station. So yeah, we'll see. That may or may not happen. The new machine setup, that's all working. Need to set up RTMP and try a test stream, and then hopefully by the end of next week, will have hooked me up good with the assets that he's doing, just kind of bring the stream to life and on brand. And I've also been learning a little bit more After Effects, like I said, so I've not done as much work on that as I wanted to this week, with having the father-in-law here as he's kind of recuperating, so I've spent a little bit less time hobbying in on the computer, but that will hopefully really help. So yeah, that's where everything is, and I picked up a while back some bits and pieces that now I'm going to spend the afternoon rebuilding. So ironically, I actually hate building models. I'm not a fan of it at all. I like converting stuff, I like painting stuff, and I like playing the games. Actual putting models together, I hate. However, what I do like is paying less money for things. So when I can pick stuff up second-hand, ideally pre-built, I do that, and then I can just have fun painting stuff. Now, great if they're put together well. The majority of the time, that is not the case, and they're put together adequately at best, which is not what I enjoy. I like put together very well, and ideally in sub-assemblies for painting, but some people just stick everything together without thinking, and sometimes don't cut sprue marks off and mold lines, and that again is very annoying. So I have some bits and pieces for Curse City to demold line for my Thrifty project, which isn't bad because I paid less for something. I haven't had to build them, but some of them do need some doctoring, as my wife would say. So that's my afternoon. Right, that's it for today. This has gone on long enough. I've said a lot without saying anything. So have a good day, have some sun, and I'll see you tomorrow. Alright, doodles.